Hello and welcome. I'm Chai Hofilania and this is your 6 p.m. wrap. President Rodrigo Duterte says the late dictator Ferdinand Marcos deserves to be buried at the Hero Cemetery, not because he was a hero, but because he was a soldier. He says, quote, "Even if he is not a hero, he was a soldier. Even if he didn't receive the medals, correct. But that is the record of another country. Why would I, in making a decision, refer to the records of another country?" The United States holds all official World War II records related to the Philippines. The Duterte government's announcement it was giving Marcos a hero's burial in September sparked public outrage. A Manila court grants bail to communist leaders Benito and Wilma Tiamzons so the two can join the peace talks between the Philippine government and the National Democratic Front in Norway on August 20. Bail is set at 100,000 pesos each and will remain in effect from August 20 to 27. But the bail grant only covers the multiple murder case filed against them over the alleged 1985 purge of communist rebels in Leyte suspected of being military informants. The Tiamzons need to get the same clearance from other courts where they face criminal charges. The Supreme Court earlier denied the Duterte administration's plea for the temporary release of the Tiamzons and other detainees for the peace talks. President Rodrigo Duterte will not apologize to United States Ambassador to the Philippines, Philip Goldberg. Duterte called Goldberg bakla or homosexual because he was annoyed at the diplomat's comments during the 2016 presidential campaign. Goldberg criticized Duterte's controversial rape remark about an Australian missionary. Duterte says, quote, "I'm the one who feels bad about what he did, so I'm still smarting." He also denies reports U.S. President Barack Obama called him about the incident. President Rodrigo Duterte apologizes for his reaction to Chief Justice Maria Lourdes SERENO'S letter. Sereno earlier expressed her concern for the possible implications of the drug list that included justices. That triggered Duterte to threaten he would impose martial law should the judiciary get in the way.
I would apologize to the Chief Justice for the harsh words. It was never intended. But ako kasi, because of the magnitude of the problem, it was my way of solving the problem within the ambit of my powers as president.
Sereno says she appreciates Duterte's statement. Supreme Court spokesman Ted Te says, quote, "The Chief Justice appreciates the President's latest remarks. As previously announced, she would no longer say anything on this matter." Former President Fidel Ramos invites China to formal discussions after Manila won its case against Beijing over the West Philippine Sea or South China Sea. Ramos is Philippine President Rodrigo Duterte's special envoy to China. Ramos is in informal talks in Hong Kong with former Chinese ambassador to Manila Fu Ying and the National Institute for South China Sea Studies President Wu Shikun. Ramos, Fu, and Wu in a joint statement say, quote, "Former President Ramos, as an icebreaker, expressed the Philippine government's desire to hold formal discussions with the Chinese government on issues of mutual concern and interest at the appropriate time to explore pathways to peace and cooperation." Swimmer Michael Phelps wins his 22nd Olympic gold medal with a dominant victory in the 200-meter individual medley at the Rio Games Thursday, August 11, Brazil time. Phelps joins discus thrower Al Urter and Carl Lewis in the long jump as the only Olympians to win the same individual event in 4 straight Olympic Games. He can add 2 more gold medals in the 100-meter butterfly on Friday and the 4x100 medley relay on Saturday. That's your 6 p.m. wrap. Watch our updates daily at 12 noon and 6 p.m. I'm Chai Hofilania. Remember, tomorrow begins today.